thing seems abundantly clear. Mike Tyson is in a fighting mood.
October 16th, 1987.
What broke him down? Was it just
constantly
the pressure?
body punches? When I was hitting him with body punches, I heard him, actually he was crying in there, making woman gestures like,
In the heart of boxing's golden age, when the heavyweight division was ruled by giants and warriors, when every fight felt like history being written in real time, there were different kinds of fighters. There were punchers, men who walked through walls. There were tacticians, men who turned boxing into a chess match. There were brawlers, men who made the crowd hold its breath every single round. But once in a generation, once in an entire era, there was a fighter who did not fit any of those categories.
My reputation is immortal. Being the youngest champion, that's immortal.
A fighter who was not just dangerous, but inevitable. A man you did not walk up to. A man you did not dismiss. A man you looked across a room at and quietly walked the other direction.
I need to prove myself into the world. Not only am I just the youngest champion in the world, which people think is a joke and funny, I really believe deep down I'm the best.
In 1987, that man was Mike Tyson, and Tyrell Biggs walked straight toward him. Not by accident, not because a promoter forced it. Biggs looked at the most feared heavyweight on the planet, and he made a deliberate choice. He picked him. He called him out. He told the entire boxing world that this Tyson, this wrecking machine erasing world-class fighters in minutes, was a fight he wanted, a fight he could win, a fight he was ready for.
Biggs taller, Biggs with the reach, Biggs quicker, much faster. The way Biggs fights, quick-footed, quick-handed fighter, very much so. For a heavyweight, excellent left jab.
He was not ready, and what followed was not just a boxing match. It was 7 rounds of the most personal, calculated, and deliberately painful punishment one man has ever delivered to another inside a professional ring. Not because Tyson was angry on fight night, because Tyson had been building that anger for 3 years. Every morning run, every sparring session, every round on the heavy bag. All of it pointed at one man. One moment. One choice Biggs made and never took back. This is Welcome to Boxing. And this is the story of the undefeated Olympic champion who picked a man, had absolutely no idea who that man truly was, and spent 7 rounds of hell learning the answer. Before we get to the ring, you need to understand what was actually at stake. Because this fight was not just about 2 men. It was the answer to the biggest what-if in boxing history. Could the Ali style survive against prime Mike Tyson? And the man carrying that question into the ring was Tyrell Biggs. Here is the first thing you need to know about him.
Tyrell Biggs has changed his style of boxing. Now has become a fair puncher.
He was not a bum. He was not a sacrificial lamb. Tyrell Biggs was the 1984 Olympic super heavyweight gold medalist. 15 professional fights, 15 wins, 0 losses. The boxing world was calling him the next big thing. 6'5", fast hands, smart feet, the complete package, and he had studied Muhammad Ali. Not watched him, studied him.
You know, I could fight on the outside or on the inside.
Every movement, every angle, every trick that made the greatest heavyweight of all time impossible to hit cleanly and impossible to stop. Biggs genuinely believed that what Ali had, the footwork, the jab, the ring IQ, the ability to make a dangerous man look slow and ordinary, could neutralize Mike Tyson. He was half right, and that half is exactly what makes this story worth telling. But before the fight, there was a moment. 1984. The American boxing team was preparing for the Los Angeles Olympics, one of the greatest amateur squads America had ever assembled. Evander Holyfield was on that team, Pernell Whitaker was on that team, Mark Breland was on that team, and Tyrell Biggs, the super heavyweight golden boy, was at the center of all of it. Mike Tyson was not on that team. He had trained for years. He had given everything. And the selectors left him off the roster.
It's to my advantage because most fighters are used to fighting opponents 6'3", 6'2", the average heavyweight. And I feel that I use it to my advantage because I move my head, I'm very quick, and I'm low to the ground, and it's very difficult to hit me. I crouch low just to make my opponents punch down because I know where they're going to punch at. Because I'm down there and I'm looking at them because I'm so low, and I come up, I feel it's to my advantage because they can't see most of my punches coming. I get a lot of leverage for my punches. And it doesn't matter if I punch up or straight or down or around. I have good leverage.
He was on the sidelines, watching, quiet, while the chosen ones prepared to fly to California and represent their country. And Tyrell Biggs looked at him, looked directly at this teenage kid sitting on the outside, and made a choice. He chose to dismiss him, publicly. He looked at Tyson and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "I don't know about him, but he certainly is not getting on that plane." In that moment, without a contract, without a promoter, without a single punch thrown, Tyrell Biggs picked Mike Tyson. He chose him. He made him a target. He decided that this man on the sidelines was beneath him, was not worth his respect, was someone he could dismiss in front of a crowd and walk away from without consequence. That choice followed him for 3 years. Tyson heard every word. He stored them. He carried them. Every morning run in the dark. Every sparring session. Every drop of sweat in the gym. Tyson said it himself. "Stuff like that stayed with me. I trained so hard. I was motivated to kick his ass." Now fast forward to 1987. Tyson is 21 years old. He holds the WBC, the WBA, and the IBF titles, simultaneously the undisputed heavyweight champion of the entire world. And the mandatory challenger in front of him is Tyrell Biggs, the same man, the same choice from 3 years ago, coming back around. And instead of going quiet, instead of showing any sign that he understood what he had done, Biggs kept talking. He told the press, "He has never fought anyone like me. I don't know this Tyson the way you guys talk about him."
And that's when I made my mind up. I said, well, I can use this. This is what's going to get me back in order.
Every word went straight into Tyson's ears. And Tyson, a man who almost never admitted hatred for any opponent in his entire career, said something before this fight that should have stopped everyone cold. He said publicly, "I never really hated anybody. I think I hate Tyrell Biggs. I want to give him a lesson."
Oh, he's been talking a lot. He's been talking a lot. He's been talking a lot. He's going to be slow night for him.
I want to hurt him real bad. That was not promotional trash talk. That was a sworn statement.
One thing seems abundantly clear. Mike Tyson is in a fighting mood.
October 16th, 1987.
Well, I personally feel that Tyrell Biggs possessed the tools, the physical tools, to be effective against a fighter like Mike Tyson.
Convention Hall, Atlantic City, New Jersey. And now the twist that nobody watching this fight expected. Round 1. Biggs comes out and the Ali blueprint is working. He is moving. Left foot, right foot, constant, fluid. His jab is landing clean on Tyson's face. He is circling before Tyson can set his feet. He is making the most dangerous man alive look slow. The crowd goes quiet. Commentators lean forward. Is this actually happening? For 3 full minutes, Tyrell Biggs looks like a genius. He looks like the man who finally cracked the Tyson code. The man who picked this fight looks like he was right.
Tyrell Biggs.
3 questions that Mike Tyson really has to answer. Can he cope with a clever boxer? Can he survive a heavy puncher? And can he persevere when he's hurt?
See a lot of movement on the part of Tyrell Biggs. Good lateral movement. Just throw the jab like he's doing now.
Tyson also said that he has found a pattern in Tyrell Biggs that he feints to the right before the punch actually is thrown.
Well, whatever he does, the fact that Tyson has to set up to get that kind of leverage. Whether or not Biggs can keep this up is yet to be seen. Good, consistent jab. He's trying for the head. Now we're seeing head hunting from Mike Tyson. He can get him back into the center ring, use the jab again, and come with that right hand.
That was a quick little overhand right by Tyrell Biggs.
But here is what nobody in that building understood. Tyson was not frustrated in round 1. Tyson was in school. He was reading Biggs exactly the way Cus D'Amato had taught him to read every opponent, every habit, every direction he favored when the pressure came, every escape route he used when the ring started tightening. Tyson was building a map in real time, and in round 2, he started closing the exits one by one. The jab found less space. The lateral movement started running directly into Tyson's angles. The ring that felt like a dance floor in round 1 started feeling like a cage. And then the body shots arrived. Thud, Thud, thud. Not to end it, to drain it. To slowly dismantle the engine that made the Ali style work. Because this is the brutal truth that this fight proved forever. The Ali style is the greatest style boxing has ever produced. It destroyed George Foreman. It survived Joe Frazier for 15 brutal rounds in Manila. It made power punchers look confused and exhausted all the way through the 1970s. But the Ali style has one requirement that cannot be copied. It needs the original. Ali could move for 15 rounds because his footwork was supernatural, built over a lifetime of training that started before he was a teenager. He could absorb a Tyson-level shot because he had already survived George Foreman's bombs in Zaire and kept functioning. He had a ring IQ that adjusted mid-round, mid-combination, mid-second to whatever was in front of him. He had fought Frazier, Foreman, and Norton, men who would have retired every fighter on the entire 1987 heavyweight roster. Biggs had fought 15 professionals, and none of them were prime Mike Tyson. The style was right. The man carrying it was not Ali. Then, inside a clinch, somewhere in the middle rounds, Biggs made the final catastrophic mistake of his life.
Biggs now is talking to Tyson.
I don't know if Biggs can fight a perfect fight, but he fought about as perfect a round as he could have hoped for to start this
Battered,
fight.
breathing hard, his strategy collapsing in real time. He leaned in and whispered something in Mike Tyson's ear. Tyson's eyes went completely flat. Tyson admitted this himself after the fight. I could have knocked him out any time after the third round, but I wanted to make him pay for what he said. Read that slowly. Tyson had the knockout ready from round 3. He chose not to use it. He chose to make every single round mean something. This was not sport at that point. This was a man collecting a debt that had been building since an airport in 1984. 7 rounds of controlled, deliberate, calculated punishment. The kind you only deliver to someone you have been waiting 3 years to reach. By the time the referee stopped it in round 7, Biggs had cuts above his left eye, on his right cheek, at his mouth, and across the bridge of his nose. One journalist wrote that his face looked like it had met something it was simply not designed to survive. After the fight, Tyson was calm. He said, "He talked so much. He didn't show any class or respect. I wanted to make him pay with his health."
Oh, he's been talking a lot. He's been talking a lot. He's been talking a lot. He's gonna be slow, nice for him.
Needless to say, he did. Tyrell Biggs walked into that ring undefeated. He walked out permanently changed. His career never recovered from that night. The man he had picked, the man he had looked at and decided was beneath him, became the man who ended everything he had built. And the question this fight answered, the real question beneath all of it, is this: could the Ali style beat Mike Tyson? The answer is complicated, because Ali was not just a style. Ali was a once-in-civilization combination of footwork, reflexes, durability, ring IQ, and the psychological ability to make a dangerous man doubt himself mid-fight. Biggs had the blueprint. He did not have the architect. And against Mike Tyson, you do not get to pass the hardest test in sport with a copy. You have to bring the original. Biggs picked a man. He did not know who that man truly was, and by round 7, with blood on his face and his career crumbling underneath him, he knew.
And as good as I am, I know that I know how good I am. You know, I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for me. Tyson, son.
Tell me, what did you think in that first round when he was moving, trying to do an Ali with his left?
I knew when I came to this fight, I was the best fighter in the world, and not a man alive that can beat me.
What broke him down? Was it just
Constantly body punches. When I was hitting him with body punches, I heard him, actually he was crying in there, making woman gestures like, I can't find him, but I knew that he was breaking down soon.
Every single fighter watching that night knew. You do not pick Mike Tyson. You do not dismiss him. You do not leave him on the sidelines and walk away thinking there are no consequences, because the consequences waited 3 years, showed up in Atlantic City, and did not leave until the referee stepped in. Now I need to hear from you. Real talk. If prime Muhammad Ali, 1967, Ali, the Ali who had not lost a single step, walked into that same ring against prime Tyson, does it end the same way? Or does Ali have something Biggs never had? Drop your answer right now. I read every single one. If this gave you something most boxing channels will never give you, we need you. Welcome to Boxing is a small channel built on research, real stories, and the moments that actually mattered in boxing history. No hype, no filler, just the truth other channels are afraid to tell. Hit subscribe. It costs nothing and means everything, like this video. Share it with someone who thinks they know the Tyson story. They do not know this chapter. Turn on notifications so you never miss what we publish next. End screen is live right now. Click to see how Evander Holyfield built the only scientific plan that actually worked against Prime Tyson, and why it succeeded where Biggs failed. Click to see the night Kuz D'Amato died and how everything that happened in that Atlantic City ring in 1987 traces directly back to a farmhouse in the Catskills 2 years earlier. Both videos hit differently after this one. This is Welcome to Boxing. I will see you in the next one. Stay savage.